Hey everybody, thanks for tuning back into OTRAM's video channel. Today we've got a 2F engine in a FJ40 Land Cruiser. It was running a bit rough, so we're going to go back and tune the base mixture on the carburetor. So I thought I'd give you a quick video of how we do that here. We've got a vacuum gauge plumbed into the vacuum port that's directly in the intake. You don't have to use a vacuum gauge with this method, but it's nice to be able to watch to make sure your vacuum gauge is steady, that you don't have other problems, and that your vacuum's in the ballpark of what you're looking for. And then we've got a digital tachometer tapped off the #1 spark plug so we can watch our RPM as we're adjusting, because we're going to tune it by the RPM using the lean drop method in the factory manual. We've gone ahead and set the idle mixture screw, which is here on the back side of the carburetor between there and the air filter. We've set that to 1.5 turns out from full in. And then I just tweaked on the idle speed screw, which is back here at the base of the carburetor. I tweaked that just to get a semi-smooth idle to start with, so it'll stay running while we do the video. Basically, what we're going to do, we're going to start it up, and this truck is super loud because he has terrible exhaust. We're going to start it up, and we're going to screw our idle mixture screw out until we get the highest RPM that we can. Once we find that highest RPM point, we're going to bounce back over here to the idle speed screw, and we're going to lower that down to 690 RPM. And then we're going to jump back to the mixture screw, try to find the highest RPM. Once we found that, we'll go back to the speed screw, lower it to 690. We'll keep hunting back and forth like that. Once we've got it at the highest RPM we can, we'll set the speed screw to 690, and then we'll screw the mixture screw in until it drops it to 650. So let me start the truck up and we'll tune. So we'll start back here with the mixture screw. And right now we're at 700 RPM. Slowly work this out. Increasing it, watching the idle RPM. Kind of give it a few seconds to stabilize between tweaks. And I usually go like a quarter turn at a time. That way it keeps you to know what we're doing. And then we jump back over here to the speed screw. We're going to knock that back down to 690. There we go. Well, this time's are going to be close enough. Then we'll come back over here. Watch our mixture screw. That's not really changing much, so it came up a couple RPM. Knock this one back down a little bit. We're running right around 15, 16 on the vacuum gauge and inches of mercury, which on these Normally you see 15 to 20. Just depends on the condition of the motor. It's fairly steady, so I'm happy with that. And we got to jump a little bit there. So, about 750. And you can see our idle coming out of hair. Or vacuum rather. And back down to 690 range. Jump back over again to the mixture screw. If you can see it on camera, but as we're getting tuned in closer, our idle's increasing. We're up to about 17 now. And you basically want to tune for the highest vacuum. I think we may have gotten it on that last one because our RPM is not changing now with adjusting the mixture screw. We're going to come back to our speed screw. Drop it down to the 690 range again. And then we'll come over here to the mixture screw. And we're going to slowly turn that one in. So we drop down to 650. And then you just want to give it a little rev. Make sure we come back to 650. We're staying good at 17 on the idle, or the vacuum rather. It's fairly steady. If you had like a valve sealing issue or something like that, that needle would be all over the place. So we can go ahead and shut this down and go take it for a test drive to make sure everything's happy. Thanks for tuning in again to Otram's YouTube channel. If you like what you saw, please subscribe below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.